In this video, I'll guide you through how to create customer retention workflows in HubSpot. By the end, you'll know how to set up a simple but effective automation that helps you keep existing customers engaged, informed, and less likely to churn. Let's start inside your HubSpot account. From the main navigation, hover over or click on Automations, then choose Workflows. This is where all of your automations live. To build a new retention-focused process, click the button to create a workflow, and when you're asked what type you want, choose the option to build it from scratch. Using the From Scratch option gives you full control over exactly how and when your customers enter the workflow and what happens to them along the way. Next, you'll be prompted to choose the type of workflow. For a retention workflow, you want to focus on individual people, so select a contact-based workflow. This tells HubSpot that every step in this automation will be tied to a contact's record, their activity, their history, and any other data you've stored about them. Using contact-based workflows is especially helpful for retention because you're usually reacting to things individual customers do, like when they last engaged or when their subscription is coming up for renewal. Once the workflow is created, it will be blank, and the first thing you need to do is define who can enter it. Click on Set Enrollment Triggers. This is where you tell HubSpot which customers should be enrolled and when. For retention, you might use criteria like last engagement date, so you can automatically follow up with people who haven't opened an email or visited your site in a while. You could also use an NPS score if you're collecting that to treat promoters and detractors differently. Another powerful option is a specific subscription end date, so customers automatically enter the workflow a set amount of time before their renewal comes up. Take a moment to think about what behavior or timing matters most to your business, then configure those criteria so only the right contacts are enrolled. After you've set your triggers, you'll want to control the timing of your outreach. On the workflow canvas, click the plus icon to add a new step and select Delay. A delay pauses the workflow for a certain amount of time before the next action runs. For example, if you're using a subscription end date, you might set the delay so that the email goes out 30 days before a renewal. This gives customers enough time to think about their options and reduces last-minute cancellations. You can adjust this delay to fit your sales cycle, whether that's a few days, a couple of weeks, or longer. Now that you've timed everything, it's time to decide what actually happens. Click the plus icon again and choose the option to send an email. Here, you can select an existing email from your marketing emails or create a new one specifically for retention. This could be a personalized check-in that asks how things are going and offers help, or it could be a simple automated thank you message that acknowledges their continued business. Make sure the tone is warm and helpful and that the content feels relevant to where they are in their customer journey. Once everything looks good, review your triggers, delays, and email content, then turn the workflow on. Your customer retention workflow in HubSpot is now live and working for you in the background.